Hi, this is Jim Philbrick with Down to Earth Media. We do all forms of satellites with Dish Network, DirecTV, Exceed for the high-speed internet, and also HughesNet. And we're looking currently to add to our sales team by adding on door-to-door sales. So I just want to kind of give a brief introduction of what we're looking for and the do's and don'ts of satellite sales. One thing that I've always known in this industry, we've started off in 1984. I've been in the cable and satellite industries for all those years. So we've always find it very successful by having a door-to-door team out there. It's just the best way to get out there face to face with that consumer. And everyone right now in today's economy is looking to save money, and that's what you're there to do for them. We're not there to sell them a vacuum cleaner. They don't want to work and clean the rugs. We're not there selling them books because they don't want to read the dictionary. We are there to provide them entertainment where they can sit down on the couch, take that remote and turn the channel or click on and have high-speed internet in rural America. So what we're looking for is we'll provide a listing of towns that can be worked where you go out door to door to talk to the customer about the services that they have currently. Now some of the areas that you will be covering will be competing against Time Warner Cable, Charter Cable, Insight, and also some phone companies for services. So what you'll be doing is going to the customer, and if you find that they have Dish, you're going to want to talk to them about saving money with the DirecTV and their current promotions. A lot of areas now have no high-speed internet, and we've really been selling thousands of high-speed internets in rural America. So what this did is this opened the door for you to be able to go to a consumer's house, save them money on their service for cable by having the Dish, and also provide them a high-speed internet. So now you get paid not just for one commission for a house, you're actually getting paid for two under one house. So it's just beneficial for you and for the installer, because the installer can go there and be able to do two installs at once. So what I find throughout the years, I've been doing this since I've been 18 years old, and there's just a lot of technique and a lot of persistence that you must have to be able to be successful in this industry. And the biggest thing that I see that when I'm talking with people or working with people is just that they go out and knock on 4 or 5 doors, and they get 1 no, 3 not homes, and they feel like just giving up. The best way to do this is you're going to have to be consistent. I'm going to tell you, is be straight out with you. You're going to get some no's. The no's are out there. You're going to get more no's than you will sells. That's a given fact. But in this case, if you can average 10%, 1 out of every 10 contacts, not out of every 10 doors knocked, but out of 1 out of every 10 contacts, you're going to make a lot of money in this industry. We pay top of the line commissions. I've tried other structures out there, but it does not work because unfortunately I cannot trust everybody to, if I'm paying them hourly or salary or so much per hour and then so much per sell. It doesn't work that way. So what I've done is made it easy. I'm just going to pay you the top dollar that we can pay you, so you can be motivated to go out there and to make those sales and make those contacts, because that's what we're looking for. We want to motivate you, and we're not looking for people that are not motivated to be able to achieve some goals and set up some boundaries out there and treat it like a normal job. So many people will just go out and they get comfortable in the job and they go out from 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 and during prime time, and they make their enough money that they're happy with. If you treat this like a normal job where you have to go and put in 7, 8, 9 hours, you're going to be very successful. Every day, 10,000 people a day right now are switching from cable TV over to a satellite provider. So this is a great opportunity for you to come in to be able to capitalize on that. And also right now, the new high-speed internet that just came out in February. So we're just at the beginning stages, and what I like to do is we want to be able to have all forms of satellites. So whatever meets that customer's needs. So there's competition. Competition means that it's going to always have better offers, more to offer that consumer. So, you know, the biggest thing is to go out there and you're just going to have to learn the product. I'm sure by now you've already got a packet of information, and I want you to look through that, go through that, study that, get to know the channel lineups, know the offers. You're going to want to be able to answer questions, you know, and make sure you put that customer in that plan that best fits their needs. So, you know, one of the things I find is that when you go to a door, you're going to want to knock at that door. And what I always do, I always take a step back. Okay, this way if somebody answers the door, an elder person answers the door, you created some space and they feel comfortable that you gave them their space. But as you start talking to them about the product, you can step forward and be able to see and to kind of fill where they're looking for. You know, if they have DirecTV and paying $90 a month right now, when they can go from that to a dual tuner with Dish Network for $34.99 or $24.99, that's saving that customer a lot of money. And at the same time, we have the high-speed internet. So what I like to do is I just like to go out there, knock on the door. The customer comes to the door and just let them know who you are. Hi, I'm Jim with Down to Earth Media. We do DirecTV, we do Dish Network. What currently service do you have right now? And they will let you know what they have, and then ask them, well, how long have you had that service? Because you're going to want to know if they're under a contract, under a commitment or not. So by doing that, you're letting them know who you are, who you represent. We're there to save them money. So you kind of get right to the basics. You go right from there. We have the best values in America today. We're the local provider that will take care of your service for you. You can get a dish package as little as $24.99. You can start off with DirecTV for $29.99. Right now, DirecTV is giving out the NFL ticket. That's really big for some people in some markets. So, you know, you have those options. So we're setting you up not just to go sell one service, but to sell any service that's going to best fit them, especially with the internet, especially with the satellites between cable. People are tired of cable. Cable rates go up on the average of over 20% per year for the last 8 years. It's a constant thing that you'll see. So when you ask them, do you have Charter? And they have Charter, that you're going to be able to see some frustration. So you're just going to want to say, you know, a lot of people, which is true, are switching every day from cable to satellite. And what we're here to do is to give you a price breakdown. What's your current bill right now with Charter Communications? And you'll generally find that your bill is going to be between $65 and $90. All depends if they have the digital tier. What we have with Dish or with the Direct is we have the most high definition channels. We have a free install. We're waiving the activation fee. So you're letting them know all these positive things that we can provide for them. It's not going to cost them no money to have it installed. We'll send out a professional certified technician to do that install for you. All of our technicians have $800 meters, so we're going to make sure that we have the proper equipment to get you the best signal. Because one of the questions will be, well, does my dish always go out? Well, there's a lot of retailers and a lot of people out there that's done the satellites that don't take the time to do a good job. We make sure we QC our guys. We make sure that our guys are well equipped to do the best job, because they're not going to last long if they're not doing a good job. So you can be rest assured, you're out there, you're making a sell, you're setting in a date, we're sending out a professional technician to get that job done, and then we pay you on the completed jobs that are done every 2 weeks. So the pay period will be every 2 weeks. But there's no reason that you can't go out every single day and find at least 1 or 2 people that are just getting ready to call to switch over to a satellite provider because they're tired of what they have and they're looking for more. Why not go to the most HDs, HD free for life? Why not have the lowest digital rate in America? Why not have all the movie channels free for 90 days? These are benefits that we offer to save that customer money. So you're going to come across every day people that are looking to switch, and why not switch? Because you're right there. If you come across as being positive, smiling, eye-to-eye contact, and working with the customer. Sometimes it takes a little time, but once you can get in, you get inside, you might have some small talk, but you get back to why you're there. You're there to save them money. And as soon as they feel comfortable with you, do not be afraid to ask for the sell. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So you just got to be well educated on the product that we offer, well educated on the services that are out there, the pricing, and also to put them in the right package. You just don't want to make a sell to make a sell. You want to make sure they're getting what they need. If Animal Planet's big for them, you're going to want to put them in the top 200 for $34.99. You can always start off with that $24.99 or the $29.99 and then work your way up after they feel comfortable, if the channels justify that. So once again, you're just out there. The biggest thing is do not get discouraged. I know it's easy to say. Myself, as an owner of the company and been in this industry for many, many years, in the top 10 in the United States for 5 years in a row, #1 for high-speed satellites right now in a 6-state area. We're looking to expand. We're looking for some young, motivated men. You don't have to have door-to-door experience. We'll work with you on that, and if you do, we'll work with you on that also, because I also used to do the cable door-to-door. So there's some things that are different. When you're talking about a satellite cell, you're looking at needing a name, address, social security number, a debit card or a credit card, okay, and a date of birth. Cable guys that are looking at this, that did the door-to-door, I know what it was like. You went there and you didn't need a social, you didn't need a credit card, and all you worked was apartment buildings or trailer parks. We're looking for people that are going to go out there and target areas that are going to be most successful, and that's the middle class, the ones that really need to save some money right now. And you are there to save them money. You are there to give them the best service, the most HD, the best quality picture. You are there to present a package and a product that is second to none. What better way with name recognition than DirecTV? Everyone knows about DirecTV. Or Dish Network. Everyone knows about Dish Network. Exceed with the high-speed internet in rural areas, or HughesNet for high-speed internet. These are getting to be more and more name recognized because people are tired of the dial-up. They are tired of the cell phone internet that's just not giving them the speeds that they need, or the towers that are out there that they cannot get signal from. So you have all different services to offer them. The thing is that you got to go out there. You got to knock on 80, 90, 100, 120 doors in a day. You need to talk to 30, 40, 50 people in a day. So if you get 1 out of every 10, if you're talking to 50 people in a day, which you should, that's 5 cells. If you add that up, that's more money than most people are making in a week. So a great opportunity. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you that are out there. I'm going to be putting together more videos so you'll be able to go on and actually see the presentation and be able to review it. But the biggest thing on your end right now is to really look in those brochures, check that lineup out, see what the prices are. So the biggest thing, you never lie to the customer. You never just tell them what you think it is. It doesn't hurt to say, you know what, let me check with a supervisor. And we'll have numbers in place for you to be able to call to be able to get the assistance that you need, because we want you to be successful. If you're successful, we're successful. So we want to work with you to be able to have you be the best that you can be at what you're doing. If you're tired of working for 40 hours and only bringing home $200-300 and you're slave driving and working in a factory, you're going to make more than that in one day. I can promise you that, if you stay focused and if you don't give up. But the problem is, too many times, here's the mentality. I knocked on 6 doors, talked to 2 people, and neither one of them wanted it. It doesn't come easy. Anything you do in life, you have to put your effort in. And if you put your effort in, this will pay off. If you are consistent, this will pay off. It takes some time and some momentum for you to get going. But if you're out there every day talking to people, and then they might not make that decision right then, but you leave them a literature with your name and your number on it. So that way you're getting credit for the sell. We just don't want them to call us and you not get paid for it. We want you to get paid for it, because that's going to motivate you to continue to go out to do a good job. So if you're out there making 40, 50 contacts a day, making your 3 to 6 sells a day, you're going to be able to set yourself up to be able to now have a system where every day, because you're leaving flyers behind, you're getting a lot of maybes, a lot of close ones, but now they just get their charter bill and they look at it and it just went up. Well, guess what? They got your flyer right there. Who are they going to call? They're going to call you, because you were the last face that they seen. And if you left them with a good presentation, if you left them with a good attitude, they're going to call you back. Why would they call anybody else when they can deal with you, a local guy that was right there, that took the time to explain it and took that time, extra time, to let them know that, hey, I'm here for you. Call me if you have any questions. We'll be able to help you out to save you money. Be confident in your product. If you're confident in your product, it will sell. Anything you do in life, whatever you're selling, you're really selling yourself. So if you stay positive, motivated, determined, and focused, and don't let one door being shut on you ruin your whole day and go fishing. You stay focused, because that's what happens. People get comfortable. They end up going to their friends, and then they think, well, it's already 4 o'clock. I'll just go ahead and just work tomorrow and get a good start. Tomorrow never comes. Today's the day that you need to go out there and start working at this, because the more time you put in it, the faster you're going to see the results. So 2 weeks from now, from somebody you talked on day 1, you didn't think you sold anything that day, but 2 weeks from now, boom, you get a phone call to start your day off. Guess what? You just got to sell. Now you feel good about yourself, and you get out there and you start hitting more doors. So you just don't never, that's the beauty of this thing. You don't know how many people are going to call you back. You don't know how many sells. You might have sold 3 that day, but really you sold 7, because 4 more are fixing to call you in the future, because you explained it and took the time for them. That's the thing. Take the time, explain it, break it down, be thorough. Don't be nervous. Overcome that. Look them straight in the eyes and tell them you have the best product for them. Why continue to pay $80 when I can get you a bill for $35 for a dual tuner, free HD, lowest digital rate in America? You know what? Get our top 250, our biggest package for Dish, for $39.99. Okay, so break things down. Why wouldn't they not want to switch to save money? And they can go from Dish over to Direct, or Direct to Dish, or from cable to Dish or to Direct. It's up to you. It's up to the customer. See what they want, work with them, and you'll see that it will pay off each and every time for you. But it's all up to you. What are you going to do? Here's an opportunity for you to be able to make something and be able to get paid and reward for your hard efforts instead of being capped at $8 an hour. Oh, a year from now they'll bump you up 25 cents. No, you can make more in one day than 1 week in most jobs, but you got to stay focused, determined, and stay motivated. And we're here to help you. And you'll see the anytime we'll provide all the flyers, the brochures, the literature, the new updates as far as anything that does come out. And as you sell, I will come and personally visit you myself, okay? So it's all up to you. Start off with your family, start off with your friends, people around you. Make a couple sales, get comfortable, practice with them, and then make that plunge to where you're going out and making your own contacts and making some sales. And keep this in mind, if they're happy with what you told them and you were honest and they're happy with the job, referrals. That's a big part of this industry. So now they refer somebody to call you. Now you make full commission off that sell because you made somebody happy and they will go ahead and give you referrals. So, and once you start getting your name out in that area and once you start making your contacts, what I always like is once I get 3 or 4 cells on that street, now other people want to do it too. Look, I just found Mrs. Jones just a couple doors down, just got them signed up. You can start talking and referring how many you've talked to and signed up. People are seeing Dish all over. This is an opportunity for you to make all that you can make by putting that effort in to it 100%. Make your contacts, you'll make your sales. Knock on those doors, you'll make your sales. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to doing some more videos so you can come on and see more of a presentation on how we work things. But I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Our operations manager, Caroline, she'll be available for you. We have office storefronts throughout different states and managers in place to be able to work with you to make you and to help you be all you can be at what you're doing. Thank you very much.